Hello book lovers, and welcome to day 8 of 30, where I talk about my top 30 all-time favorite books in honor of my 30th birthday. And today we are going to be talking about Radiance by Grace Draven. This is a book that I have talked about plenty on my channel because it is one of my all-time favorite romances and romantasy stories that I have ever read. Despite the fact that, as the years go on, I move more and more away from hetero romances, this one still holds a special place in my heart. This is a friends to lovers monster romance, and we are following Ildiko and Brishan, and they are from essentially two different species, and they are both extras to the throne. They're kind of throwaways, essentially. He is the second prince of the Kai kingdom. However, his older brother has produced so many heirs that he will never see the throne, and she, on the other hand, is the niece, I believe, of the king of the neighboring human kingdom. There is a third human kingdom that is looking to go to war with Ildiko's kingdom because of their access to the ports. And so her uncle decides that the best thing to do would be to form a strong bond with their neighbors, the Kai, so that if this human kingdom goes to war with them, they will have the Kai to go to war with them as well, which will hopefully make the humans rethink going to war with them in the first place. And so we have an arranged marriage between these two. Now, the funny thing is that they get along really well from the very beginning. They're like, hey, nice to meet you. You're a cool guy, but you are so ugly. Like, the way that these two view each other as like the most hideous things ever is because the Kai and the humans find each other really repulsive, and these two are no different. So their relationship very much starts off as just friendship, because obviously there's no romantic or sexual attraction between the two of them. But as Ildiko travels with him to the Kai kingdom and starts to learn about her place there by his side, that friendship eventually develops into a romance. I absolutely adore this relationship. It was the relationships that made me go, well, maybe I do like friends to lovers a little bit more than enemies to lovers, because it was just so funny watching the two of them. It was so lighthearted. It was sweet. It was romantic. They had really good communication with each other. And it was a story where there was a lot of drama around our characters. However, their relationship was just this really strong pillar that the two of them could turn to in times of need. And I, to this day, absolutely look at them as relationship goals. This does have some smut in it, and it was very well done. Good job, Grace Draven. This is technically a duology, and then the series continues beyond the duology. However, the author seems to have kind of abandoned this series, so I would definitely say reading at least the two books that involve these characters. The second book is definitely more plot driven, while this one focuses a lot on the relationship between these two. But I just thought that the world building and the relationship was a 10 out of 10 experience. I know that Grace Draven is a well-beloved fantasy romance author, and I definitely need to read more from her. Let me know if you have read Radiance and what you thought of it, and I will go ahead and see you tomorrow with the next book.